I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, our Leafs won their last 2 games in a row after a win over the Quebec Nordiques. Now head out to Anaheim to face the Ducks. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Anaheim on the first line is Brady Tkachuk, Austin Matthews, and Jake DeBrusk. On the second line, Jamie Benn, Joel Nieuwendyk, and Trevor Moore. On their third lines, Kiefer Sherwood, Chris Draper, and Benoit Hogue. And on their fourth line, Jay Pandolfo, John Tavares, and Jordan Eberle. On defense, on the first pair is Shane Gostisbehere and Charlie McAvoy. On the second pair is Wade Redden with Gordon Murphy. And on the third pair is Brian Campbell with Derek Englund. Starting in net is Joey Decord with Darcy Kumper backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Jack Drury, Randy Gregg, and Reggie Leach. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line is Brock Nelson, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line, Alexander Burrows, Scott Lawton, and Glenn Murray. On the fourth line is Marcus Johansson, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov and Tyler Myers. On the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarge. Starting the net is Dominic Hasek with Archer Sheilov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Randy Hiller, Philip Kurashev, and Brock McGinn.
Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Leafs get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Matthews moves the puck. The Ducks have it in the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Morrissey. Puck picked up by Bertuzzi. Absolutely levels up.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Sends it over to Foote. Good use of the body on the play. Through pass ahead. Passes it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Here's a feed in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Across the line and on the attack. Foote's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Here he is in close. Denied with the blocker. He scores! He thought he had
Trevor Moore with the tip-in.
It's in the net, and that's a goal.
Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net. As it changes direction, goaltender doesn't have a chance.
The Ducks get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
They've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop. And their first few strides all over the ice, they've been incredible to start this game.
Moves it to Moore. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And that banks off a stick. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the way...
Not a good start for the Leafs.
Turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. I don't think that he's going to like that this went in here, James. I mean, it's a one-on-one battle. He's fighting for position to find that puck, and you got to have will. You got to go up and down, do what you got to find the puck and make the save.
The Ducks have some jump in their step here early in this one, have been busy in the shot department. Clark's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. The Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Toronto's got possession at center. Reads the play and forces a turnover. Simple stop by Hasek.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Skates to the crease. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Ducks will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
No, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and you don't want them to start off on the right foot here, but as we go into their first one of the game, if they get a chance, they might capitalize on it.
And now he tries to get it across to Clark. Picked off by McAvoy.
Gotta figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only 1 goal away.
And that's intercepted by Eberle. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And that one's blocked. It stays in. Anaheim's got the puck shorthanded. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And he coughs it up with the pass. Quick pass to Lindros. Gains the zone through the middle. And not much on that one. DeFord's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
The Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. Sends the feed in front.
There we go, Brock Nelson.
What an opportunity, and delivers.
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage. You open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
Toronto's found their skating legs here as they've made it a 1-goal game.
Well, and they needed to, James. It's a real tough start for them. They got behind the 8 ball, but as you mentioned, they got their legs, they find their push, and they've been able to get themselves within 1.
Tries to get the puck to Moore. The Leafs have it behind the cage. With an open space at center. Dumps it into the ozone. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Nieuwendyk. A little back and forth. Shot! And he comes up with it. Feeds the puck to Murray. And that pass is stolen. Throws it in. Grabbed along the boards by Lutton. The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Moore. Lutton's got the puck now in his own end. Slides into Provorov. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Lutton's exploring options with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Murray. Here's a chance! Oh, block. Looks to get the puck over to Sherwood. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Tosses it to Murray. Ooh, and that doesn't go well. And he sidesteps the check there. From the back of the cage with the puck. And that carries off a stick. Anaheim's got it from behind the net. Aggressive play with the poke check, and it pays off. Oh, and he whiffs. And now it's grabbed by Sherwood. Moves it to Hyman. Here they come on the attack. Fires it. Big time stop. On the one-timer. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Carries the puck up through center. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Angles it over to Nelson. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Murphy's got it in the defensive end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Anaheim's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he takes the feed. And a great save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Tries to get the puck over to Lindros. Dishes it to Nelson. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Comes up with the block. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Sherwood's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job. I expect that they'll go with the exact same formation that they were successful on earlier, James. An umbrella power play set where you have 3 up high and really are using the top of the offensive zone. You want to draw the puck.
There we go. Todd Bertuzzi. Third time's the charm.
Well, you have to rely on your power play unit every once in a while, and no better when you're in a hole, James. I love the way they move the puck. And guess what? Perfect practice makes perfect power play. Well, they get the
Whiffs the first 2 times, but gets it the 3rd time.
They got down in this game, but they continue to chip away press, and now they find themselves at evens.
The Leafs answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Knocks the puck loose. The court's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. And they'll start with possession. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs have it against the wall. The Ducks have it in the offensive zone. Bertuzzi's got it along the boards. The court's got it now deep inside his own end.
Hyman's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Gains the zone through center. The Ducks carried along the wall. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. From the left side, they gain the zone. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got
9 seconds, and he makes the save. There's the end of period number 1. Both teams can grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
Well, the Leafs had a rough start, but a couple of power play goals got them back into the game. Now they're just looking for the go-ahead goal in the second.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Ducks need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck, James. They're really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter. They have the minority of shots, and they're lucky. They're real lucky that this game is still tied.
Puck grabbed by Tkachuk. Quick pass to Matthews. Toronto's got the puck. Feeds the puck across to Bertuzzi. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, look at this. From a tight angle, throws it on net. Made the save on the play. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And now he angles it across to Bertuzzi. There's a shot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by DeCorn.
Goaltender spent so much time doing cracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. And that one's stolen at center ice. Fires it on net. Just wide of the net. Hard hit frees up the puck. McAvoy stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes on over to Burrows. Takes a shot. Misses a golden opportunity there.
You're in the slot, you gotta hit the net.
Slides the puck across. On the attack along the boards. And that's intercepted by Ben. The Ducks take it along the wall. Puts it in deep. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Oh, what the hell?
He put it into his own net.
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
That's a glitch goal.
Anaheim's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
No, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Broken up at center by Nelson. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Sends it over to Murphy. Moore's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. From the right side, they gain the zone. Shot! Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Nieuwendyk. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it from their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Nelson. The Leafs will play it from the corner. Rips it! And that goes off course. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Good fight for the puck along the boards. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Sends it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Anaheim's got the puck. Here he is with the backhander. Glove save, somehow got a piece of it. Taken along the wall by Redden. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. Sent into the offensive zone. Moves with the puck in the corner. Pinned up along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Sherwood. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Oh, what a butt! Yeah, and they're jumping in right now on this.
And as they should be. I mean, you can play with an edge and play with a chip, but when you play dangerous and dirty, you're going to have to respond to your actions.
Payback time. Cheryl, I kind of like the response here, just coming to the aid of a fallen teammate.
Well, yeah, and it's the way that it happened, right? You know, they don't think it was a clean hit, and so now all of a sudden they want retribution. They want to let them know that they can't take action this way, and, you know, they duked it out.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming faceoff. Offense is on faceoff, and he wins the draw. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Great reach with the poke check. Taves moves it into the attacking end. Takes a shot. Just wide. Here's a shot. Kick save. Great athleticism on the play. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Shot! And it goes off a stinking off to the side. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Tries to get it over to Nieuwendyk. Dishes it off. Quick shot. Comes up with the stop. Moves it quickly over to Provorov. The Leafs work it through center. Burrows plays the puck. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Handles the pass at center. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender. The Leafs have it now. Solid body contact. Moves it to Ben. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Takes it into the slot. The Courts opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Leafs continue to trail here late in the second, despite having more chances here tonight. Toronto's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Stops him cold. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Ducks have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. They win the draw and go on the attack. What a stop as he puts out the fire! The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Battling for it along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Matthews. The Ducks pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, he'll feel that one. Unable to reach that one. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Leafs don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
Guys, this penalty kill is ranked top 10 in the league, and sometimes you think about the other team having momentum on their power play, right? Well, this team can suck the momentum right out of that with how good this PK is. Let's see what happens here.
Hasek's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. Ducks take possession off the faceoff. Toronto's got possession while undermanned. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Puts it on net. Nice stop by Hasek. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Lindros slides into the faceoff done, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Tavares wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Denies him! With all kinds of traffic, he grabs the puck here inside his own end. Offensive zone face-off for this power play group. And does it feel like this is opportunity knocking here, Cheryl?
Absolutely. Anytime you're on the power play, there's an opportunity, especially when there's a fatigued goaltender. And you've had the majority of the possession here, James. I love their motion. I love the way they're opening up lanes. They just need to find a way to convert against a tired Tendy.
Block shot!
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Here's a shot! Denies him! He got all of it! Ben's taking it from his own end. Slips by the check. Let's go!
Oh, Jimmy Ben.
With the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
The Ducks are nearing the intermission with a 2-goal lead here, Cheryl. I like the position they're in.
Yeah, they're in a great position, but they'll want to maintain this energy right through the period. You can see the coaching staff just tapping the backs, making sure they keep everyone focused, because this is also where your opponent gets very urgent.
Here's a chance! Oh, stick save and a beaut!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Well, if you're looking to score the go-ahead goal in the second, and I guess technically we did, just on the wrong net. But let's hope they can tie this up in the third.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Anaheim's ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question? I mean, the opponent just keeps storming back after a goal. This is a modern-day offensive game. No defense is being shown on this one.
Lots of time left in this period. 4-2 is the score. And they win the draw here in their own end. The Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. Puck dumped in. Toronto's got the puck.
Lindros is going to have the home crowd on his back all night. There's going to be a lot of noise when he touches the puck, but that's what happens when you injure their player.
The Leafs gain possession along the wall. And now it's over to Hyman. Moves it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
It's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Toronto's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. Redden's got the puck in his own zone. Across the line from center. Into the corner now. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Lays the body. And he takes the feed. The Ducks gain possession in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Sends it over. Stops it with a glove.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tavares. Gets the puck in deep. And loses possession after a solid hit. Passes over to Hogue. Muffs the shot attempt. Pass to Lawton. From the boards, he takes that pass. Feeds it over. Lets it fly from the point. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by England. Dumps it in. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Dumps the puck in. Picked up along the boards by Lawton. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Shuts him down.
Ricard's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We've got ourselves a 4-2 hockey game. Matthews wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Redirected in front. I think that went off his pad. Takes the feed. Looks to pass it to Valimaki. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by DeBrusque. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed down low. We got a penalty coming up here. Storms him with the blocker. And he slides it quickly to Gostisbehere. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Leafs will serve 2 for holding.
Anytime your opponent gets a step on you, it is so hard to not reach, but you got to find a way to continue to move your feet, because if you do reach and you hold, you grab, you're going to the box.
Anaheim's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't mix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
They score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. Let's have another look at this, James. Yeah, there it is. I mean, look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on a power play, and as a result, they score.
The Ducks are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Shakes off the coverage. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Anaheim's looking to break out. Moves it over to Nieuwendyk. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Ducks look to start the transition game. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Leafs gain possession. Into the offensive zone. Shot! Score!
There we go. Jonathan Toews.
Over the rebound, and he puts it in.
At least that own goal won't be the game winner now.
I don't mind the shot at all, James. I think he had good recognition of where the goaltender was in the net, not sealed to the post, and he just throws it to the net from below the goal line and gets rewarded for it. It's unexpected, but it does the job.
The Leafs haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to McAvoy. Gaining momentum along the wing. Sends it in front. Takes the blast. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Pittsburgh's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. Clark's won it off the faceoff. Toronto's got it in their own zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Shot! Oh, what a save by DeCord! Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. Pushes it across to McDonald. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Big hit. Quick cross-ice pass to Lindros.
Athletes are so competitive. He didn't just stay down. He got back up, James, and he's making his way towards the bench. But you can clearly see that he is not 100%.
Here's a short pass to McDonald. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Ducks have it against the wall. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Battle along the wall. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Shot! Close save, and he handles it with ease. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Matthews is injured on that last hit. He's on the receiving end of just an absolute monster here, James, that laid him out and really took his time to get up. I think he's injured. He's not 100%.
Toronto's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Slides it across. Dishes it off. Fantastic save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Anaheim's moving it up the ice.
At this time of the game, you know the coach is in your ear. You got to find a way to make a good puck decision. Get it in deep. Don't give up anything offensively.
The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Puck moved over to Engelland. Takes the pass. Tries to the paint. Oh, what a glove save. Wow.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Anaheim's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Nieuwendyke's won the draw and they're on the attack. And a great save! Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Puts it on that. Wicked slap shot. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic.
Ben's stick explodes and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back in the play right away.
And he makes the save on that play. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Wide open net. Misses the net. Gets it over to Taves. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Fires it wide of the net.
Now they're still in this game, and you can't allow those opportunities to slip away, James. And when it's on your stick, you have to at least hit the net and create some momentum.
The Ducks have it now. And that's the deflected. Now listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. Misses. And it is all over with this one. Anaheim's game wasn't exactly flashy, and they looked overwhelmed at times, but somehow they pulled it out in the end.
Well, James, the analytics are not going to predict the outcome with this one. I mean, they were under siege a lot of this game in terms of possession time, but they found a way, and good teams find a way to get opportunity at the right time and convert.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.
Well, a glitch goal throws the team off their game, and they couldn't recover. Even though Toronto outshoots Anaheim 30-24, it hits them 35-26. Has more time to attack. Anaheim has the better passing percentage. Faceoffs are even at 17 apiece, and both teams were 2 for 2 on the power play. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Bertuzzi with a goal and an assist, Taves with a goal, Valimaki, Hyman and Clark with assists, and Nelson with a goal. Hasek made 19 saves on 24 shots, 5 goals allowed for a .792 save percentage. And for Anaheim, you had McAvoy and Ben with a goal and assist each, Tavares 2 assists, Murphy with a goal, Eberle, Gostisbehere, and Redden with assists, Draper, Moore with goals. And Decord made 27 saves on 30 shots, 3 goals allowed for a .900 save percentage, and he got an assist. And with the loss, Toronto's record falls to 26-6 for 68 points to hold on to first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto heads to Tampa Bay to face the Lightning.